Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'aki and Wa'ako, I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of this recent news article from CNBC.com, from Paya Sang and Alex Heron from CNBC.com, updated Friday, January the 12th, 2024 at 4:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is from the Wall Street, the Dow Jones over there in New York City. And this was earlier today because the Dow Jones closes, I'll say at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it reads, the Dow Jones closes more than 100 points lower Friday, ekes out a weekly gain. Live updates. It says the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped Friday as traders persist through the first batch of the fourth quarter earnings and digest the second in a pair of closely watched inflation reports this week. The 30 stock down lost 118 points, 0.04 points, or 0.31% to close 37,592.98. The S&P 500 ended the day 0.08% higher at 4,783.83. 4,783.83. In the tech-heavy Nasdaq composite closed above flat, gaining 0.02% to settle at 14,972.76. The United Health dragged the Dow lower, with the stock losing nearly 3.4% despite the company announced higher than expected earnings and revenues from the fourth quarter. Delta Airlines also fell nearly 9%, even after exceeding quarterly earnings and expectations. A slew of big banks also reported earnings Friday. Bank of America lost 1.1% after posting declining fourth quarter profits. The Well Frogger shares shed 3.3% despite posting a higher profit for the quarterly period. Shares of JP Morgan Chase lost 0.7%, even after the bank said its earnings slipped by 15% from a year early. Citigroup, meanwhile, added just above 1%. After the announcement, the company is cutting 10% of its workforce. Early Friday, the bank posed its $1.8 billion quarterly loss, incurring several large changes. It's a little bit of reverse some of the strong trends relies from the fourth quarter, but I think markets are wait and see mode for inflation, but also what's going to happen with the earnings season. The drivers of 2024, like any year, will be earning growth and valuation expansions. Edward Jones, senior investor strategist Mona Maojan said, adding that this year many seen a broadening of market participation. Investors got some encouraging news on the inflation Friday, with the wholesale price expected declining by 0.1% in December. The data follows the more widely following consumer prices data Thursday that came in modestly higher than economists has forecast, with the price up to 0.3% on the month and 3.4% from a year ago. It says the PPI affirms the December's pickup in the CPI was likely one-off, says Bill Adams, a chief economic for Consumer Comerica Bank. The path continues to clear for the Feds to begin a cutting interest rates in 2024 and to slow the pace which that shrink the balance sheet. On the week, major averages notch gains. Dow Jones added 0.34%, while the S&P 500 advanced to 1.84%. The Nasdaq is outperformed, rising 3.09 through Friday's close. Jeremiah 51 and verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsaking her, let us go, everyone to his own country, for her judgments reach up into heavens and is lifted up even to the sky. Jeremiah 51 and verse 7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Jeremiah 51 and verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take bond for her pain, if so she may be healed. Jeremiah 51 and verse 9 again, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsaking her, let us go, everyone to his own country, for her judgments reach up into heavens and is lifted up even to the sky. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying on this recent news article from CNBC.com, published by Paya Singh and Alex Heron from CNBC.com, updated Friday, January 12, 2024 at 4:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it reads again, Dow Jones closed more than 100 points lower Friday, X out a weekly gain. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders wa Akim wa Akwa, and I say Shalom.